Good evening, viewers. My name is Hunter Offenbacher. Today I wanted to talk about the problems with the common advice of not burning bridges. I want to talk about the bridges that you should burn and why you should fucking burn them. So, right now, you are a person. You could describe everything about yourself in this moment, who you are physically, mentally, who you interact with, all this stuff. In the future, you're going to become somebody else. So the first bridge that I think that we should burn is the bridge back to our previous identity. If you're playing life in the smart way, you want to get better and better as life goes on and become a better and better person, whatever you view that is, or whatever you view that as. So it could be like physical progression, mental progression. There's many different things. But whatever you think is the better version of yourself, that's who you constantly want to become, or constantly want to be working towards becoming. So burning the bridge back to your past identity. It's easy to fall back into bad habits if you don't burn the bridge. So let's say, for example, you used to have really bad eating habits and you were overweight and not happy with your body. In this particular case, if somebody were to say, oh, don't burn bridges so you could always go back, and you just applied that advice widespread to everything, that would mean that you leave the option, like you start to make the change, and you leave the option to go back to the bad habit where the outcome of having that habit was not good. You didn't like the outcome. So why not burn that fucking bridge? You should. The second one is going to be about people. So I think this is probably where people usually apply this advice of not burning bridges. They tell you not to burn bridges in the workplace with people, not to burn bridges with friends, stuff like that. Which, I mean, obviously that's good advice if they're good people and they are valuable for you to have in your life. But there's plenty of people that we all know that we shouldn't have in our life that we either still have or got rid of in the past or whatever it may be. But there are people that you should burn the bridge to connecting with them because they are negative to you and negative to your life. Why wouldn't you burn that fucking bridge? People are scared to burn bridges too. That's another thing. People get scared of rejecting things, ideas, people. And I think it comes from the fear of what people will think of them if they reject them or no longer want them in their lives. So that is the second thing. And I'm going to touch a little bit more on the workplace one. So like networking is obviously huge in professional life, and who you know is a huge piece in who you end up becoming professionally and the opportunities that you get presented to you. But I don't think that means that you have to keep every connection that you make professionally. Because just like out in the normal world with just regular friends and stuff like that, there are good and bad professional bridges, if you want to call it that. Good and bad professional connections that you could make with all different types of people. But again, people are scared, especially in the workplace, because your work provides you with money, which provides you your lifestyle. So I agree, it makes sense that you would be more careful around that area of your life. But it still applies. Like, no matter what it is, if it's professional, corporate life, it still applies that there's going to be people that you don't need around you, that shouldn't be around you, that you shouldn't have a bridge to, because you might accidentally cross it. Even if you don't mean to, you might accidentally cross it. So fucking burn it. Why not? And kind of piggybacking off of the like burning bridges with your past identity and stuff. I think a lot of times people have a sense of connection with their past identity and people that were part of their life at that time. And it's kind of like mental weight that they carry, because if they change too much, these people no longer know them and are no longer going to accept them for who they are now, because the version of them that they know is a previous version of you. They know the previous version of you, if there's somebody that was in your life in the past. So I think burn the bridge of having to know that people accept you, needing validation from people that know a previous version of you. Should burn that bridge in your head, because every time you cross that bridge, you give up power. You give up the power over yourself and you put it in the hands of somebody else. Probably not a good thing, I wouldn't think. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to say on this video. Find some bridges in your life, burn them. Don't keep all your options open. It's not good to do. It's too overwhelming. Paralysis by analysis of too many bridges to cross, I think, is pretty easy to find yourself in. But that's all for this video. If you are interested in hearing a 25-year-old talk about life, talk about all kinds of topics, I'm gonna have more videos of just like me and my normal life too, and kind of see where this journey goes, then hit that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, thank you for watching and thank you for the continued support. Comment your thoughts on this topic. If you have any other bridges that you think people should burn in their life, comment down below, hit that like button, and again, subscribe if you want to see more. I will be back for another video. I'm going to upload this video tonight, Sunday evening, so have a great week. See you guys next video.